Hello and welcome to, you can't see my address, can you? Welcome to another vlog, welcome to another moving vlog. I believe this is moving vlog number 7. I don't even want to show you guys what my room looks like because I haven't had time to unpack like anything. It's Friday. We're also gonna kind of do like a weekend in my life. So it's gonna be a double whammy, a little double decker for you. Speaking of double deckers, we're gonna do an unboxing of these 2 boxes. Did I even introduce myself yet? I don't know. It's Friday. I moved, well, I was working on this move for the last like 2 months, but really the moving went on for like, the real move went on for like 5 days. And then yesterday, so like Wednesday I officially turned in my keys and you guys saw that in the last vlog. And then yesterday was Thursday and I had a full day planned. So I got home late Wednesday night. Everything had been moved over, turned in my keys, and then Thursday I had a Brazilian wax, and then I had to go get my fingerprinting done for my new job. Which brings us to now, and it's almost 4 o'clock. So I'm very tired, very tired, but I really want to unbox these with you guys. So yeah, still haven't introduced myself. Hi, my name is Stephanie. If you're new here, I'm 37. I live in Michigan. I have 2 cats, 1 kid, 2 fur babies, 1 human baby. Well, he's not really baby anymore, but yeah. And I do a lot of different things, have different streams of income. But at my core, I am a creative person. I love the internet and anything that has to do with it. So here I am. And I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you so much for being here. I cannot even talk at this point. But I told you guys that I ordered some skincare. There were some things that I was out of, some things I wanted to try. This website, literally, you guys are not going to believe how much or how little I spent on this stuff. Like, and you guys know that I'm a Mary Kay stan. I used to be a Mary Kay sales director. I stepped down from that in August of 2022. I still use a lot of the products though, but there are things that Mary Kay doesn't make that I order from other places. The prices are still pretty pricey for me right now, even with my consultant discount. And really, I shouldn't have to explain anything to anyone, and I should be able to just do what I want, but there that is. I do like to try things from other brands now that I'm not a director anymore and I'm not really working the business that much. I think it's fun to try new things, and there are also things that Mary Kay doesn't make or doesn't make anymore, or there are things I like more than Mary Kay if it's like something specific. Like I love the Rare Beauty highlighter. I use it all the time. You guys have seen me use it. I like it better than the Mary Kay highlighters, but for the most part, I use Mary Kay for all of my like standard, like washing, moisturizing, you know, like my core skincare routine is still from there. And sorry, Lily is like giving herself a full bath right now. Yes, so I actually found out about this website through a different influencer and I was influenced, but the prices were so good. I'm honestly like, is this legal? Is this website real? But yeah, so we're gonna go through it. Just as I'm packing and unpacking and setting everything up, I'm realizing I need certain things. I'm like running out of things all at the same time. So yeah. First of all, I told you guys the other day that I love Palmer's for body lotion. I'm just gonna sit in the middle. Like, why am I sitting so far away? But yeah, so I love Palmer's lotion. It's the best. And I got the stretch mark one, but this is the firming butter. So they're all really similar. The other one is more for stretch marks and this is more for firming, but I love it. And then I also got, I've actually never tried this one. This is the bust cream. Super excited to try that because like I said, I'm in my late 30s, so things are starting to droop a little bit, not defy gravity as well as they used to. I also ran out of eye patches and I needed a new eye cream. So this eye cream is called I Want Cream, and it is so cute. Like, look at this label. Look how freaking adorable this is. Like, oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure this is like Korean skincare or something. I don't know. Tell me what language this is. I'm an ignorant American white person. So, and then I also needed, like I said, eye patches, which these are the black, pearl, and gold hydrogel eye patch. Very, very much needed after this week. And that is box number 1. So I ordered all of that, and then I realized I needed more. I'm out of mouthwash, so I got this TheraBreath oral rinse. I've seen a lot of the girlies using it, so I was like, okay, it might be a good brand. So I got that. This is Nair Bikini Cream Hair Remover. So I normally get my Brazilian waxes every 4 weeks. You guys know that, 4 or 5 weeks at the most. But still, I'm a hairy, greasy Italian, and it grows too fast. And it's summer, so sometimes it'll be like a week before my next appointment and things are growing out, but I want to go to the pool. So I need something for my bikini line. So that's what that is. And I feel like shaving like gives me too many ingrown hairs, so I don't really like to shave down there like at all. That's why I get my waxes. So yes, I'm gonna use that. And then I have a Cetaphil Sun Stick 50. I really needed a new sunscreen for my face that's not going to break me out. I also, like, I use my daytime moisturizer, which has SPF 30 in it anyway. My CC cream has like SPF 15 or 20, I think, but this is 50. Again, we are aging and we want to look as young and vibrant as possible. I was out of detangler, so I got this Coil Calm detangler. I do need detangler for my crazy Italian hair. I have very wavy, coarse, thick, frizzy, messy hair. I was out of pimple patches, so I got this pack of 24 patches. And then I have never dry brushed in my life, but I've heard it's really, really good for circulation. Another good thing for keeping everything nice and tight and smooth as we're getting older. So I did get a dry brush to use. Now, let me show you this. I got all of this for $60. I'm not even kidding. That's 60, well, and some change, but $60 for all of this. Like, normally just these eye patches would be $60, or like just this eye cream. You know what I mean? Like, I could not believe the prices for this stuff. Like, it was cheaper than going to Target or CVS or like anything. And you guys know I'm trying not to shop on Amazon at all. So yeah, I'm honestly super impressed and super excited. So I'm gonna go put this stuff away, and then I'll see you when I see you. I forgot to show you guys, I also got these 2 things from CVS today. I ran out of shaving cream for my legs and everything else besides my crotch. Give me a big one. Give me a big and one. I got these as always. What are you talking about, Trey? These are the razors that I always get. I think I've been getting these same ones for forever. Can't even remember when I started. Oh, I also got more charging cords. Not that that has to do with anything, but you know. Daily essentials. Please just look at this gorgeousness, okay? I mean, I know I could organize the bins better, but at least everything is like separated, even if it's not set up all cute. But yeah, I'm excited. So this is the plan. Not lay down for the rest of the day, even though that's what I want to do. We are going to go get a fun drink from upstairs, pop on my favorite vloggers, and unpack more of my room because I have not been able to sleep well, and I'm sure the fact that I'm surrounded by a bunch of crap doesn't help. And I can't find anything. So I've been wearing like the same 3 things for the last 2 weeks, which you guys have probably noticed. So I'm going to unpack more. I also still need to clean out this desk back here because it still has stuff in there from like 4 years ago. So I have to clean out that desk, probably just throw everything away. But that'll make more room as well for like my office stuff and things like that. So I'm probably gonna do that. I'm probably gonna do this stuff for the next like 2 hours or so. I'm gonna set a timer, and then I'm gonna do like a full everything shower, use all my fun new products, take care of myself. And then tonight I may or may not edit the second moving vlog. I started rough cutting it like very minimally on my phone, but I don't know if I have it in me tonight. I'm just like so behind on editing, but that's okay. I don't really care. You guys are just gonna have to deal with it. Like all of my content comes out like a month or 2 later, so it is what it is. But yeah, let's get started on this craziness. Hey guys, future Stephanie here, and I had to take out the clip that was gonna go next because it was an hour and a half long, and it was such a big file that I couldn't even edit it or try to cut it down or speed it up or anything like that. So just pretend that clip is here and let's move on. I've been going for an hour and a half, but I'm gonna stop for dinner, pause for dinner, do an intermission. We still have all of this. I don't know if you guys noticed, but somehow there was a light bulb like buried in this pile over here, and I went to move it and the light bulb fell and shattered everywhere, so I had to vacuum it up. It was very scary, very traumatic for me. But what's also traumatic for me is that there's like no rhyme or reason right now, because I know I told you guys the other day in a different vlog, my system, like where I was gonna put what in which drawers, and it just ended up not working because I started running out of space. So the drawers are almost already filled, and I need to hang more stuff up. So I'm probably just gonna like hang up whatever's left, even if it doesn't make fucking sense. But we're just gonna have to deal with it because I cannot take 10 hours to do this tonight. I think for now, done is better than perfect. You guys know my motto. We are just gonna get everything off the floor, get it somewhere, whether it's in a drawer or up there, and then another day I can like reorganize the whole thing. I think that's just what's gonna have to happen. We have the infamous sun rug down here, which is the most important thing, of course. This is where we are at this morning. The dresser is completely full. I just cannot fit anything else in there. So I'm trying to hang up the rest. And then eventually I want it to be like just dresses and skirts and like fancy tops up there, like things that have to be hung up. And then this is all stuff that I'm fine with being folded, but I may have to get rid of more clothes before I can do that. So we're just going to, like I said, get it done for now. Not right now though, because right now I'm getting ready to take my son to the park, and then later on we're gonna finish all of this. Of course, my dirty clothes hamper is already full too, so I do have to do laundry at some point. beautiful, gorgeous day already. I'm just doing laps around the park. This is giving 2020 vibes. I used to come here a lot. And this is how I would get my steps in. Just doing laps around whatever play structure Trey was playing on. Because parks and trails and beaches were the only things open. So we got to experience a lot of those. And Trey's been asking to come back to this one for like weeks now. He calls it the farm park because obviously it's at a farm. And I want to talk to you guys about something. So I went live the other day for the first time. It was pretty bad. I think I'm just not used to it yet. Obviously, it's my first time. I've gone live on Instagram and Facebook, and I did Periscope back in the day when that was the only way to go live. But I'm just not used to YouTube yet, I guess. I don't know. And then I got cut off because my phone overheated. I was doing it in my car in between meetings and stuff. So, but I am going to include a little clip from it. Welcome to my first live on YouTube. I'm so excited. I've gone live before, of course, on Facebook and Instagram, and I'm a millennial, so we had Periscope back in the day, which I mean, by back in the day, I mean like 5-6 years ago. But welcome if you are just randomly showing up right now and don't know who I am. My name is Stephanie. There's so many new things happening, so much change. But today I actually wanted to talk about consistency and actually doing the same things all the time. So that can be really difficult, having a routine, having rhythms, having those habits when you have so much going on. I want to say thank you guys so much for all of the love and support on my last vlog that I published, my first moving vlog. It has 1,300 views so far, and that is the most views that any of my vlogs have gotten. I have a really busy day. I have like back-to-back stuff all day long, but I just wanted to hop on here and talk about this concept of being boring. I saw a meme or a quote or whatever you want to call it that said, be boring, work out at the same time every day, eat the same foods every day, you know, do the same things every day, because that's how you're going to get results and simple things work. So I looked up, because when I first saw this quote, it was by my health coach's coach. I'm also a health coach. I have like 7 different things that I do. I'm not going to go into all of my streams of income because that would take like an hour in itself. But basically, I saw this quote posted by a friend of mine. And I looked it up because I wanted to see who said the quote, and the author was like that Dr. James Nicolangelo, however you say his name. He's like pretty big on Twitter and Instagram. I don't agree with everything he says. I think some of his stuff is a little too extreme, but I did really like that quote. And I was talking to my dad the other day, and I was talking about, you know, how much I've really struggled over the last several years with money and work and career and my businesses and kind of all of those things. And even with like my health and my weight, like I used to be a chronic yo-yo dieter. And my dad said, and this, he never saw that quote. I'm talking about 2 different instances where this came up, but my dad said, like, you just need to take a year to be boring. Like, don't go anywhere, don't do anything, don't travel, don't go shopping, don't go out, like, just freaking focus. Like, I just need to chill and I need to focus. And so that's what I decided to do. I was thinking about this the last couple days, and I'm like, okay, starting August 1st, like, this is gonna be my year of boring. This is gonna be the year where, like, I work out at the same time every day, eat the same things every day at the same times, you know, stay in more, don't travel, don't go out, don't drink, don't shop, you know, just only spend money on what I need to spend money on, only do what I absolutely have to do, you know. And I've been thinking about, like, if we did less and if we bought less, we wouldn't have to make as much money. And yes, inflation is real. Everything is skyrocketing, including rent and food and things that we actually need. But if we were to just focus on those things, I mean, I might not even do Christmas gifts this year. I think last year I spent like $600 in Christmas gifts. And I mean, just think about all of the things that you spend money on throughout the year that add up. I'm really excited about this concept of being boring and what that looks like and what that can do for your life and for your future. And I saw a quote, I'm going to talk about this in the clip, but I saw a quote that said something like, be boring, eat at the same time every day, work out at the same time every day. I'll pop it up on the screen somewhere. I really think that's like what I need to get back to doing. And again, that reminds me of 2020. Like, we had no choice but to focus on ourselves. And so I had really, really, really good habits at that point. And I've kind of, obviously, over the last couple of weeks with moving and everything, I've kind of fallen out of those habits. And I really want to do it consistently for a long period of time and just like see what happens. I am declaring this as my year of boring. I'm kind of like, I guess, going through, I'm going by the school calendar year then, but August of this year, like August 1st to July 31st, July 30th. I don't know how many days are in July, but basically the beginning of August until the end of July of next year, I am declaring this as my year of boring and just focusing on me and my health and my wealth. And if people want to get together, you know, doing something like just them coming over or me going over there or going for a walk, going to a free park like this, and just seeing how much money I can save, see how many calories I can save by just eating the same things all the time, doing the same things all the time, not spending money, you know, spending money as little as possible on as little things as possible, you know, moving really puts in perspective how much stuff you have. And literally yesterday I was telling my best friend, like, this is making me never want to purchase a piece of clothing ever again. Now, obviously it's going to happen, but we already have so much. And especially since I'm only going to be making about $35,000 a year at this new job, I am changing my perspective. There's a lot of negativity about money right now and income, and you know, we all wish we made more. We wish we made 100,000. We wish we made 200,000. But do we really need that? Like, if I cut out going out completely, if I cut out shopping completely, if I cut out traveling completely for an entire year, what would that look like? How much do I really need to spend to live? How many free things can I do? How many free things can I consume and enjoy? And I think just embracing this minimalistic, slow, simple, soft, quiet, frugal life, I think is going to be really great. We're at another park. We have the lovely sounds of someone hammering. Trey said he wanted to go to the farm park, and then when we were at the farm park, he said he wanted to go to the fire park. He wants to go to all these parks that we went to when we lived here before, which is fine by me because there are plenty and it's fun. Oh, and they have a little free library, but I'm not seeing any adult books. I might be able to find something in here. Let's see.
armpit. Yay. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
You can make it. So this is almost filled and I made a couple decisions. So number one is I'm gonna do the thing where you like flip the hanger over and I'm gonna see what I actually end up wearing. And if I haven't worn it at all by like the end of the year, then I might get rid of it. And another thing is if I do end up purchasing anything new, I'm gonna have to get rid of stuff because I just won't have the room. I was also thinking that maybe eventually I'll just keep up here. Like, I know I said I was gonna keep like skirts and dresses and stuff, and I still wanna do that. But like ideally it would be cool if I just kept up here like my main fits that I wear all the time, like my most worn pieces out, and then everything else in the... Okay, I don't know why this keeps happening, but my phone keeps like cutting off videos lately while I'm in the middle of talking. So anywho, what I was saying was I think what I would love to do ideally is keep everything out that are my most worn pieces so that they're easily accessible, and then everything else can go in the drawers. So I need to figure out like what are my most worn pieces, and then we'll kind of go from there. So this is great. We love it. All right, I ended up moving my shoes and putting other random heavy stuff on here to try to keep it staying upright. That is my space heater. So hopefully I don't need it anytime soon. And then these drawer things right here, I used to use for my makeup and skincare business. I don't even need anything that's in here anymore. There's like samples and random like supplies and tools, so I'm just using it for now to hold this here. Note to self, I need to purchase a new hanging rack tonight because yeah, this isn't gonna work. It's still like kind of leaning over, but not as bad as it was before. I think it helps that the dresser is there too, but I don't want to have to deal with that. It's like stressing me out. These are some other random bins. I just have my hats thrown in there for now. I Roy G. Biv'd it. I turned the hangers around and this is as good as it's gonna get. I don't know why this is still leaning over, but I'm obviously not going to hang anything else on it because it can't handle it. So I only have like a couple little pieces of clothing left anyway, so I should be okay. I also put my full dirty hamper there, which that's probably gross that it's so close to the clean clothes, but beggars can't be choosers. And then I put this box of random stuff. As you can see, it's random. And I'm just gonna kind of cover it with my flour here, pretend it's not there. But yeah, this way at least it won't like fall down in the middle of the night and like break my TV and scare me. But yeah, it's just like not doing good. Maybe if I spread it out a little more, but yeah, this is it. And you know what? That's okay, because everyone has to start somewhere, and I'm starting over, and I'm not starting from scratch. I'm starting from experience. I don't know. I'm just trying to hype myself up with like random quotes right now. Don't mind me. The good thing is now I have more room for my shoes. I don't know whose necklace this is, but I found it and I think it's pretty cool. If it will focus, no. I set my printer up here. I just haven't connected it to the internet yet, which is why it is flashing. And then I'm just throwing my journals and notebooks and whatever other paper things. I don't know. I can't talk. I can't think, but I'm stacking them right there just so they're out of the way. We have slippers. We have workout shoes. I have been working on this for about 2-3 hours and the floor is clear. I do need to vacuum again for the millionth time. I haven't made the bed, and my dad and I still need to put on the headboard, but the floor is clear. Everything else can wait. I am so tired. I can barely keep my eyes open. I think it's only like 5 o'clock. So I'm gonna go do something else, try to relax. Over here, we have socks that I can't find matches to. And then I just threw like the random gloves and stuff in this tote bag. I haven't figured out what to do with those yet, and I cannot think about it right now. So, and there's Lily. This is garbage. This is more bedding. We'll never run out of bedding. We never have to worry about being cold here. Hello, everyone. Good evening. I've just been relaxing. I'm already in my pajamas. I'm drinking my lemon water. Lily's here. And I think it's like 7 o'clock. So I've just been trying to relax and unwind, give myself a little break. I've just been so exhausted this whole week, and I keep like pushing through, and I don't want to make myself sick because I tend to do that. So I'm taking the rest of the night to do whatever I want. And so I'm probably gonna get some reading done. I'm just wearing my Reading Rainbow shirt from Etsy. These pajama pants. Where's the pocket? Okay, I really thought there were pockets in this and there are not. But anyway, pajama pants are from Target. Slippers were a gift from my best friend Angela. Shirt is from Etsy. I love that I can finally use this mirror, you guys. Oh, and if you're wondering where my walking pad / treadmill is, it's under the bed. Don't ask me when I'm gonna get it out and use it because I don't know. I don't even like want to go through that again because it was so difficult to get under there. But that's pretty much it. After I talked to you last, I went in the hot tub with my son. Oh, I had some of a salad. And then I went into the hot tub with my son with another Poppy, my second of the day. And then I came in, dried off, changed. I've just been like catching up on phone stuff and just chilling, doing whatever I want to do, not worrying about any of my responsibilities. And tomorrow I just need a day to like sit down at my computer and like not do anything else. Just like sit my butt down, not move, and get a bunch of computer stuff done. So that's gonna be tomorrow. The moving things, unpacking, arranging, everything like that, I'm gonna have to put on pause for the next couple days because I have too much else going on. Brian is coming over Monday. And yeah, it's gonna be good. When he comes over, it will have been a week since I last saw him, which is the longest I've gone without seeing him since we met. I know that doesn't sound like a long time, but for us it is, so it's kind of funny. But I'm gonna go have dinner in a second with my parents. My mom made chicken, and I'm probably gonna get some reading done tonight. I really wanna read. I haven't read in like 2 weeks. Haven't read a word. I have been listening to audiobooks while cleaning though. I've been listening to Shonda Rhimes' book, Year of Yes. And it's pretty good. So that is the agenda for the rest of the night. I probably won't talk to you again until tomorrow. Good night. Oh my gosh, this is so bright. I literally just woke up. Good morning, you guys. It is about 6:45 and I went to bed at like 7 or 8, but then I still don't think I fell asleep until 10 or 11. But I tried. I was laying here. I stopped reading like lights out at 9, so I don't know. I think I got at least 6 hours of sleep, which is good. But I was thinking last night while I couldn't sleep, I was thinking about how I really need to cut things out. I know that I have had to cut things out for a while, and
it's just so hard for me because I am someone who, like, once I commit to something, I don't want to be a quitter. Like, I'm someone who I really want to see things through to the end, and I don't like to give up. But I don't think this is about giving up. This is about, like, making more space for me and my health at this point, because I really just need more sleep and more rest and more relaxation. So I made a couple decisions. One is I am going to retire the podcast, which is really, really difficult for me because it's my baby. It's a passion project for me, but I have literally gotten more traction, more followers, more views, more engagement, more everything from my YouTube channel in the last not even 4 months than I have from my podcast it'll be 5 years in November. And it's been kind of stagnant, and I might get a few more listeners like per year. I mean, my last YouTube vlog got 1,500 views so far. I have never gotten 1,500 listens on a podcast episode. I think the most I've ever gotten on a podcast episode is like 50. And I have over 100 podcast episodes. I have like 120, 130 at this point. And like I said, I've been doing it for almost 5 years. And I know it's not always about the numbers, but like at this point in my life, I have to be extremely, extremely picky about where I divide my time and energy and what makes the most sense for me and my goals. And at this point, the podcast just doesn't make sense. It doesn't mean that I don't like doing it. It doesn't mean that I'll never do it again. It's just I need like a long hiatus from it so that it's not on my list of responsibilities, and it's not something that like I feel pressure about or that's like hanging over my head. And I know that I could make it a YouTube podcast. I do have a YouTube video on here of a podcast episode, and I actually have 3 of them that I never edited and uploaded. One of them I actually lost, long story. So actually I only have 2 at this point. But I'm trying to do less. I'm trying to pare things down. I'm trying to make my life easier and simpler and as least stressful as possible. The last couple days I started getting heart palpitations again, and last night I think I couldn't sleep because I started having sleep apnea again, which I haven't had since before I lost weight back in April of 2022. Sorry, I realized my noise machine was on full blast during that whole thing, and I hope you could still hear me. I also still have my earplugs in and my headphones on, so I don't know what I sound like right now, but so yeah, please don't suggest more ideas for me. Like, please don't suggest that I just move the podcast to YouTube. Please don't suggest that I do extra things, that I make, TikToks out of the content that I already have. Like, I know that I can do all those things. Like, I've been on the internet for a long time. I'm not trying to sound cocky or conceited, and I'm not saying I don't want anyone's input ever, but I'm just saying that, like, at this moment, I really, like, please don't tell me more things to do. And if you really want me to do them, just you do it. And then do it for me for free, because I can't pay you. But like, I can't do more stuff. Even if it takes an extra 5 minutes, I can't. I just can't. I don't have the bandwidth. I don't have the energy. I don't have the brain space. I can't do it right now. So if you have thoughts and ideas, I'm sure they're great. Save them for next year, please. Like, let me recover from everything that I've been through lately and just let me enjoy my life. And I'm sorry to get defensive. I'm not trying to be mean. I just wanted to put out a PSA because sometimes that happens when I say like, oh, I can't do this anymore. I don't know what to do about this. And then people are like, oh, well, you should do this instead. And that's like not what I want. Like, you know, I think people like me who are workaholics and we already don't take care of ourselves enough and we're already doing too much. All we want to hear is like, you're doing a great job. We're doing great. Good job. Take a break, take a rest, enjoy your life. Like, we want to be affirmed that we are doing enough. We don't want to feel pressured to do more, even if your intention is not to pressure us. Okay, so there's that. So podcast, I mean, obviously, like, I do have guests on the podcast sometimes, and I do have an interview that I need to publish. And I have, I think, like 2 interviews that I still need to record. So I'm obviously going to finish those interviews. Like I said, I am not a quitter. I am not a flake. I am not someone who cancels on people or lets people down or ghosts people. Like, I'm not going to do that. Like, everyone that I've promised already that I'm going to have on the podcast, they're going to be there. Like, that's still happening. But as you guys have noticed, if you follow the podcast, like I've been posting maybe 1 episode a month, if that. Like, I haven't been doing much at all. And like, that's kind of going to be how it is for a while. And then like, eventually I'm not going to like post on it at all for probably a long time. Like, I really want to focus on YouTube. I really want my energy to be focused here and channeled here, no pun intended, because what you focus on grows. And if I'm spread too thin, like, nothing is gonna grow. Like, nothing's gonna happen. None of this is gonna grow fruit because I'm just like all over the place. So I really just want to focus on YouTube as far as like my creative projects go. And that being said, I'm gonna put the Patreon on hold too. The Patreon did not turn out the way that I wanted. I'm not gonna go into that, but it just did not turn out the way that I wanted. So, which is fine. Like, I still want to do it. And I started like rebranding it and kind of like making it a book club instead. And I still want to do that. There's actually a lot of ideas that I have for Patreon specifically. But again, I'm just one person and I need to do less right now, not more. So I am putting the Patreon on hold as well. And I'm literally like just focusing on YouTube. I haven't been on TikTok. I've barely been on Instagram. I only go on Facebook for my health coaching. Like, I want YouTube. I want this dream to come true. And the only way that it's going to come true is if I focus on it. And I can't focus on it if I'm focusing on a million other side projects. So this is it. I'm all in with YouTube and I'm really excited. I hope you guys are too. It's going to be amazing. And I'm having so much fun with it and it's going to be great. So that's my morning speech. I haven't even had any caffeine yet. So I'm going to go do that in a second, but I might fall back to sleep. We'll see.
Stop!
I'm about to go on the elliptical. I'm wearing my favorite set. About to put on my favorite shirt. And my Brooks. Put my hair up with something. And we will be good to go. I have not done an official workout in, it's got to be at least a week since I moved. So I'm really excited and I really need it. I think this is what I've been missing. because I weighed myself this morning and I lost the 3 pounds that I gained while I was moving and like eating crap every day because everything was packed. So I'm really proud of myself. You lost 4 pounds. Why? From your surgery? Mm-hmm. No, I'm making a joke about myself.
I get too skinny, that doesn't look like a skinny old man.
It's been a little bit. It's been a hot minute. By the way, I absolutely adore these eye patches and they smell so good. The only thing I have a qualm about is that they keep sliding down my face, but I think it's just because it's a new package. They're probably like too watery. But yeah, my phone died. I've just been charging it. I took a shower, washed my hair, exfoliated, did my skincare. I haven't done my hair yet. I just find that I have to wash my hair more often in the summer, especially when it's really humid and I'm working out. And also I tend to use a little too much product, so I have to work on that. I don't understand what Lily is doing. She's kind of freaking out. I guess I'll give you guys an update on how the pets have been doing since we moved. Wait, no, let me back up. Okay, hold on, pause, rewind. Let me finish telling you about my morning. So it's almost 1 o'clock right now. It's not about 1 o'clock, it's like 20 till. And as you guys saw this morning, I went on the elliptical. I only went on for 12 minutes and I was sweating. It was a lot harder than I thought. I haven't been on an elliptical in like a year or two. Then my mom took my son to church, and while they were gone, I took Ruby on a walk. She's my parents' dog. That was really fun. I tried to run with her and she was not having it. She is not an athletic dog, but that's okay. We're gonna train her. She'll be great. She'll be my little running bestie soon enough. And that was awesome. Like, I really just needed to get outside, walk around, breathe the fresh air. I really just needed to have like an intentional workout because I literally have not done that since like before I moved. So it's been like a week. And of course I've been moving my body, obviously moving and cleaning and all of that stuff, but like just having that time to solely focus on working out, putting my music on and just walking, running, sweating, getting all that done. It felt so good. It really cleared my head and I felt like a million times better when I came back. I am still PMSing. I'm supposed to start my period, I think on like Tuesday or Wednesday, but that's okay. Then I came back here and my dad made these amazing vegan banana nut muffins. He can't have eggs, so he's been baking without eggs and I get to try everything, which is great. So I had one of those and I also had some leftover coffee from this morning. Since I didn't have coffee, I just had my Alani and then I showered. Did I miss anything else? Oh, my dad and I had a really great conversation just about like comparison, and I think there's people's phone numbers on that piece of paper, so oops. But my dad and I had a great conversation just about like comparison and like goals and anxiety and all those things that I struggle with, and we have a lot in common. I'm an Aries Sun, Leo Moon. My dad is a double Aries. If you don't know what that means, then you don't care, but yeah, so we have a lot in common with you know how driven we are. My dad and I definitely have like that go-getter, overachiever, workaholic personality. I got that from him. And my mom and my 2 siblings are a little more chill. They're all hardworking, but they're just a little more chill about it. So, I think I told you guys this morning that I started having heart palpitations the last couple of days for the first time in a long time. And I started having sleep apnea last night for the first time since I started losing weight, like over 2 years ago. And so that's why I'm starting to cut those things out and just go easy on myself. And I think because of my social anxiety, a lot of times I worry about people thinking I'm a loser, thinking I'm a failure. And I think that about myself a lot. And I have to just be like, you know what? It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter what people think, first of all. And secondly, like, your thoughts are just thoughts. They're not always reality. And if you guys haven't seen Inside Out 2, you have to see it. I told my dad like about the whole movie. I basically recited the whole movie for my dad. And I only saw it once. And I literally started crying while I was telling him about the movie. Like, that is how powerful it is. I'm probably gonna buy it, honestly, on DVD and like keep it forever and just watch it whenever I need a reminder that like your emotions are just like characters in your head. And even though your emotions are valid, what you're feeling isn't necessarily true. Like, it's not true that I'm a loser. It's not true that I'm a failure. It's not true that I suck. It's not true that I'm ugly. It's not true that I'm fat. Like, there are so many things that like aren't true that we think about ourselves, and we just need to stop doing that. Like, but it's hard. It's hard. So anyway, we had that conversation, and then I took a shower. Oh, and I'm also cooking tonight. I'm gonna cook a taco bake that is on plan for my my health plan, and I'm really excited. It has like cauliflower and cheese and ground turkey, and it's like a casserole type thing. It's gonna be so yummy. Like, I'm hungry thinking about it, so I'm gonna do that later. But for now, like I said, I have a lot of computer work to do, and I just need to like do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get dressed, do my hair, get on my laptop. I have a million things to do, but I am committed to being grateful, going easy on myself, appreciating myself, honoring myself, patting myself on the back. And because one of the things I do is like, I feel like nothing I do is ever good enough. And I constantly, like, I hate everything I do. Like, every time I make a vlog, I'm like, this vlog sucks, but I'm gonna post it anyway. Like, because I'm not gonna like not post it after all that work. So like, you know, even though I've lost 60 pounds, I still feel like I don't like the way I look after that. I love you guys so much. I'm acting like I'm closing this vlog, and I'm not, but it is gonna be really long because I feel like I've talked a shit ton. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on my laptop. I'm probably not gonna vlog that just because it's gonna be boring for you guys. By the way, this is the book that I started reading last night. Super cute. It takes place in August, which I didn't know. So it is a seasonal read. And it has all my favorite tropes: enemies to lovers, workplace romance. Super cute. I'm only like maybe 20 or 30 pages in, but I really like it so far. And it also takes place in New York, which is where my best friend lives. So, oh my gosh, and the elevator buttons are hearts. Oh my gosh, what a cute little detail. I don't know if you can see that. No, it's not the next morning. I'm just drinking coffee at 8 p.m. And why, you may ask? Well, because I have like 3 hours of videos to watch tonight before I meet with HR again tomorrow for the new job. Tomorrow's gonna be another busy day. It's Monday. I'm going to start my day by calling enrollment for my son's school for next year because we've hit there's yet another hoop I need to jump through in my life. Okay, like I've just been doing gymnastics all summer long. I'm gonna be like super flexible by September 1st. So that's number one. Then I have to meet with HR. Oh, no. Before that, I still need to drop off the Xfinity box that I've had in my car since I moved out a week ago. Need to go talk to the Xfinity people in person because they won't let you do it online. And I scheduled a phone call from them twice and they never called me. So they're forcing me to go into the location. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to meet with HR. Then, oh, by the way, I did find my passport. Thank God, because that was the last thing HR needed before I can start working there. And I couldn't find it because I moved and it was in a box somewhere. But I found it. It was great. And then after that, I can only really think one day ahead right now. With my anxiety, I need to like not think any farther than that. I just don't think that's healthy for me. Oh yeah, Tuesday is like my fake deadline for the magazine because it's usually on the 20th, but the publisher is going out of town for 10 days, starting in the But, you know, I drink iced coffee in any weather anyway. Oh, by the way, I'm actually drinking this for two reasons. One was because, yeah, I have to stay up late tonight, which I really don't want to do because I was finally like fixing my sleep schedule, but that's okay. We're going to have to do, we just have to do it. It's just, I don't have a choice at this point. And the second reason is because I found a white chocolate raspberry creamer. Mind blown. If for some, you know, if some miracle occurs and I get done early enough to get to read a little bit, I would love to do that. And I might carry this video until tomorrow. I don't know, or this vlog, or this whatever we're doing. What are we doing? Where am I? Who am I? I don't know. Good morning, you guys. It's Monday. It's the next day, Monday morning, and this is the fit. I just need to find some shoes, but I just want to go ahead and end this vlog. I'm about to head out the door for all of my responsibilities today. I love you guys so much, and I hope to see you next time. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss a future vlog. Love you guys so much. Bye.